Life is full of challenges. Some we create ourselves, while others just seem to sneak up behind us when we least expect it. It's not a question of if we will face challenges in life, but when they come, will we be ready to face them? My name is Del Brixey, and this is my wife, Kathy.
We hope this video today will challenge you to partner with us to strengthen and protect marriages through the ministry of Challenge to the Core. Our partners provide support in 3 key areas: prayer, doors of opportunity, and finances. Each area plays an important part in allowing us to complete our mission.
Our mission at Challenge to the Core is to prepare couples to face the challenges in life that will threaten their marriage. We motivate, educate, and train couples in an entertaining way how to have a real-life marriage. A marriage filled with God's power, potential, and passion to last a lifetime.
With God's help and yours, we want to equip a generation of heroes that have a healthy relationship with God, with each other, and with those around them, so that future generations will be blessed through their marriages.
Del and Kathy are a dynamic duo.
Yeah, they just complete each other's sentences. He'll start talking about, something on the page that we're working on. She just completes it. So it's just a real good relationship. And
yeah, they flow with one another with examples.
Well, Del and Kathy did a presentation for my staff and some of the wives that were there on the differences between different personalities and how they interact, and the advantages, and how you can tell ahead of time what the different personalities are, and maybe be able to better interact with that different personality. And for that group, that was really good information, because we meet the public on a regular basis and we don't know who we're meeting until we get out there, and having that information, being armed with it, was really good for them.
Sometimes we're not very gracious towards other people that have different personality traits, and it helped me kind of be in tune with how Tina thinks and how she processes thoughts, and being a little more gracious regarding how she thinks.
Del and Kathy have a lot of wisdom about relationships, and I don't think you need to be in crisis to hear a talk about marriage.
Before, it was really just about myself. I was more, I don't know, selfish, I guess I'd be.
I don't like confrontation, and I don't like to hurt other people's feelings, and I'll hold a lot in my heart, and then I know that a lot of times that, it overflows and it gets full, and learning these personality types had helped me to just release those and to have grace towards, my husband.
It always improved my marriage. And so when we went, there was just some things that Del and Kathy bring to us, like, open a car door, things like that we totally have forgotten to do. And it was just little things like that reminded me to appreciate my husband more.
We had gotten to a comfortable spot in our marriage where there wasn't any arguments, but it was just comfortable. And I think we needed that romance and that intimacy again, and getting to know each other, and that's how it improved us a great deal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories that they can relate in their marriage that, you think, oh, they look like they're perfect. And, when they start sharing the stories that they've gone throughout their marriage, it's like, you know what, we're not the only ones. And it really makes you feel like, you know what, everybody struggles. And there's just a lot of hope.
It was a fabulous, fabulous talk for us, because my group is a women's group. And that morning, not only women attended, but their husbands came with the wives to the women's brunch. And they had a lot of benefit from it too. And it was nice to see both sides.
If you're going to move up from any position in life, from newly married to a very healthy relationship, to raising children, to moving up in your job, if you don't understand what your personality is and what that really means, and then how that interacts with the other people you're going to meet, you don't have all the tools that you need. So I would highly recommend it for anybody in any setting to at least get the groundedness of knowing what their personality is all about and how they interact with other personalities.
You're not the only one out there that struggles in your marriage. Everybody has problems.
It was kind of shocking to see that it doesn't matter how many years you've been married, that everyone had problems.
I think that it's better to to do it before you end up, you know, in the pit or at the bottom, because you're more open and healthier to be able to work together with your spouse.
And I learned a whole bunch of new things from them.
Well, a couple of them that followed up with Del, one especially with his personal situation and understanding you could act a little differently and more appropriately in certain settings. So there was some personal examples of people that took away more than just what they're using at work. They used it in their personal life as well.
I think it's vital because there's just so many divorces today, more than ever in America. And, you know, it's really, it really hurts children. If couples would, you know, find the time to get together and to attend the conference, that it would bring so much healing and probably just make them find their love again for one another in ways that they thought that they had lost it.
Opened up my eyes and you know, where she would need, where I would think she didn't need something, it was what she really needed.
And it also helped me understand why he does what he does and why I do things the way I do things. And so that helped a lot.
We appreciate it so much, we actually did it twice.
You're challenged, you understand your spouse better, and now what are you going to go do about it?
The biggest impact I had was I knew I needed to go home and be a nicer person to my husband.
If you think you know a lot about your spouse, I think you can learn a lot more. And because I thought I knew a lot about my wife, and you know, taking the course, it just opened up my eyes a lot more.
I think anybody could benefit from this class.
I love my wife, and I'll do whatever it takes to make our relationship better, and this helped us out.
You know, every marriage needs a hero, and this teaches you to be a hero in your marriage.
You don't have to hurt your head to understand this program. It's enlightening and a lot of fun at the same time.
Knowing each other, that's good.
Yeah.
Right. When you get done with this group, you get to grab your spouse and go like this.
Challenge to the Core provides marriage training for people who are single, married, or in between in a large or small group venue. Our material can be customized to fit your needs, from an entertaining evening presentation to a more in-depth 1, 2, or 3-day seminar, which allows time for more personal interaction with the audience. For more information about scheduling your event or becoming a financial supporter, you may contact us by using one of the contact methods shown here on the screen. Thank you for your interest in our ministry. We look forward to working with you so that God is glorified and lives are changed while marriages are strengthened and protected.